Another day, another dollar. It's Monday. I'm not excited for Monday, but you gotta get it done. Got about an hour drive till I get to my first stop, so we'll check in when we get over that way. And today shouldn't be too bad. Most of it's just trying to catch back up on things over the weekend. Some of the stores. Usually today is the lighter day. Tuesday's a little longer, so we'll get today done, see how it works. But yeah, we'll see what happens. What's up, YouTube? We're about roughly 10 minutes away from my first stop of the day for a Monday, so excited to get there and get things done. I'm a little behind a day because I had my daughter overnight, so it was my weekend, and so I have to leave a little later than I normally would, but that's all right. It's Monday. We get it done. Get things rocking and rolling. Alrighty, we're coming up on our first stop of the day, so we're not doing too bad here as far as the drive goes and that. This place has 2 docks. Well, technically they have 4 docks, but only 2 that we can use. The other 2 are for the Pepsi and Coke vendors, so that's where their back room area is. So they have like their own little dedicated area, and then for the freezer as well. But for the area we gotta use up front. And look at that, another Quick Trip. Got Quick Trips everywhere. But behind this Quick Trip is actually the store is actually over there, and then right over here. So I'm hoping none of the docks are used. Usually there's 1 used by the time we get here. But today we are lucky. We got Palermo's there. He's already finished up though, because he usually uses the dock, and then when we get done with the dock, we'll pull over on these sides and park our truck so the next guy can get in. We'll try not to block any docks or nothing like that. Normally, I try to get in early in the morning. Then you ain't got to worry about, everybody clogging up all their semis and that. Trying to find room to get in the docks. Otherwise, you end up sitting waiting. I'll turn my light on here for the back of my truck before I forget and get all the way inside. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. This at this store, this actual dock actually sits a little lower, so like my door won't open up all the way. My little freezer door, it just swings open. So I usually have to back it up and then go forward a little chunk. Otherwise, it's hard to get product in and out. All right, well, I'll catch you guys when I get done out of here. Alrighty. Just finished it. That actually was a pretty easy one. The store was still pretty full, actually. I only bought in maybe 10 cases, which isn't much. Obviously, I want to bring in a lot more than that sales-wise, but the store was still pretty jam full over the weekend. So, I'm not complaining too much on it. It actually took me longer to get checked in through the receiving lady than it did to actually put the stock up on the shelf. She was standing there, or sitting there, I should say, sitting there talking with another co-worker about some kind of drama. I was kind of listening to him. And finally I looked over, I'm like, are you the receiver? You gonna check me in? Because I got a new one here. Oh, yes, absolutely. I'll check you in. Okay, thank you. Alrighty, we're coming up on our second stop of the day. This one will be the Walmart that's up over this direction. I usually keep back stock there, so I deliver there on Mondays and I deliver there Thursdays. Usually when I deliver there, today's Monday, so when I deliver there on Thursday, I'll drop a pallet, which then means I'll have back stock left over, which will get me through the weekend if they run it, and then as well as today. So I'll just go in there, run the back stock. I won't be delivering nothing into it today, but then Thursday, repeat the process. Tends to work out pretty well that way. This Walmart does pretty good for the most part. It's not my biggest Walmart though. That one I do later today too as well. I run the back stock on it and bring in if possibly need anything. Otherwise, it's the same kind of process. They get a full pallet on Thursdays and then it works through the weekend and Monday, and then repeat. So it's not too bad. Makes it a little easy when you do it that way. When you get like a custom check with that dog. Sometimes I want to bring my little Chihuahua Shih Tzu with. It'd be fun. Except he's like a little hunter. He likes to try to chase squirrels and chipmunks and everything that's in sight. So he wouldn't have a good time sitting in the truck all day long. I'm sure that my mom and dad, which is basically his grandma and grandpa, they love to spoil him, so they take him during the day when I'm at work. So it's kind of nice. They help me out a lot. Very thankful for that while we work here. But yeah, this is the Walmart here. I usually pull in towards the back. I don't use a dock unless it's Thursday when I'm pulling the pallet off. Otherwise, I just pull to the side of the building and unload from there if I need to bring a few extra things in. But I believe probably should have enough to fill it back up one more time here today until Thursday. It usually works out just perfect. Unless for some ungodly reason every little item that I had on the shelf sold, which, I mean, they sell but not at that fast, so we should be alright. We'll pull up next to this little forklift. As close as we can without taking our mirror off. Give people room for the other side. There. I think semi still got room to go through here. Perfect. We'll get this done. Alrighty, we just finished that Walmart. That Walmart was pretty easy. Just a back stock. I had about a half pallet in the back still left over. Shelves were pretty wiped. All that half pallet went up. So that's good. So that means now later today when I do my order for this coming Wednesday, I'll be delivering them a pallet. I'll order them a pallet to drop off on Thursday. So that works out pretty good. So this, right, we're on the other side of town here. Almost to the next store. Getting there. Today's pretty nice. It looked like it was going to rain for a while. Now it's kind of just partly cloudy for the most part. It does say there's showers later on tonight, some thunderstorms and that, which I don't mind. I love thunderstorms, man. When I'm home at night just chilling, give me a good storm to relax to. That is the best time right there. This Dollar General, you can tell it used to be a Family Dollar the way it looks. It used to be or not Family Dollar, I'm sorry. What is it? What's the thing I'm thinking of? The green building. It was like a Pizza Hut, but I'm trying to remember what they called it back in the day. Family Video? I don't remember. Someone in the comments will probably leave it below. I can't remember what that. So it used to be something else, and then Dollar General took it over. And you can tell by the unique design that they've always been around. I think it was Family Video, I want to say. Is that the name of it? I can't even remember. It's been a while. But this is my next store right here. Oh, looks like Valley Bay. It looks like both docks are full. Alrighty. That's right. I technically probably don't even need a dock. Yeah, there's someone else in the other dock next to Valley. So what we'll do, we'll end up going through this door right here. I'll just pull off this side here. I'll be good with it. I don't need a dock, and we'll just unload. Bring a cart, whatever I need to bring a cart through that dock. Or through that door there. And then just load from the back of the truck. And get her done. Get her done. Alright guys, we just finished that store. I was going to bring you with. And I figured I'd load some from the back of my truck. But unfortunately, I didn't need much in there. And I already had back stock in there from Thursday's delivery. So I ran that and I had to switch a display in there. So it was all inside work. Nothing a whole lot crazy. But right now we're going to be heading to my warehouse. We got to load this truck back up because it's pretty low. I got to get it loaded for tomorrow's deliveries. And then see what this week we got. Orbs risers out everywhere, so I got to make sure I have an extended amount of risers on my truck. Because the majority of my stores will be carrying that. Plus brew pubs, pizzas, all that good stuff. Alrighty, we're coming up on the warehouse. Get this truck loaded back up. Get it ready for tomorrow, plus the stores we still got left today. I have to do it now because the next store is an hour away, and this is to be the last time I come in this area, this location. So this area they have, we share it right here. They have bread. They have like a Mission tortillas, I think it is, and stuff like that. And then in the far back of the building, the far back is where I keep my freezer with the pallets that they deliver to me. Looks like, I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys. I don't know if this guy's here or not right now. It don't look like it. This first dock is actually ours. This one right here. So that's always open for us. And the bread guys and all that use the other ones. Just gotta get straightened out a little bit more here. That's good. Then we gotta pop up out of here before we get all the way back and open the doors. And we'll do that. I remember to turn my box light on. So we can see back there. There. So we'll back her up. Get to our freezer and get things loaded in. Alright, here we are. Our pizzas are actually in the back. Behind this. So this whole area is insulated for winter. And then back here with the 8 gajillion pallets. This is my little freezer, holds 17 pallets. Right now, I don't get a delivery till Wednesday. I have to order today. So the freezer's ran down quite a bit, but I need risers. A few other pallets on there. Open this up. Yeah, I don't mind the lock. Door needs to get fixed. Something like that. Let's see. Here we go. We can fit 17 pallets. So you can fit 6 on each side, so it's 12 and 5 down the middle. I still got quite a bit of product in here. A lot of it's brew pubs because they were supposed to be on sale, and then they messed up their ad. There's our riser pallet, which is dicked. It's all tip and nice stack job, guys. But well, there's risers. Looks like on the bottom of this too. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna bring this on the truck. We'll hand stack this off. I think we'll bring this one first. Get it stacked onto the truck. So I'll have to hand stack majority of it. And I know we're gonna need a bell on there too. Alright. See, I don't need this anymore either. Just the load sheet. We know what we got. So we got gluten-free, we got risers. We'll get the gluten-free least off there. And then we'll take that riser and we'll take some off that big pallet and condense it onto there. We'll go through most of those risers. So when I pulled in here, we pulled it on the first dock, which is ours, the ramp. Probably pull some things off first, that way I can get this on there, and then dense it off. Gluten-free up north sells like crap. So now we'll bring that gluten-free pallet on. Get that stacked off to the side. So we're at the root of things. So if you look here, I already have gluten-free on here. I have them stacked in order. So this one is, they don't have tags on the outside, so you gotta look on the inside, but they're Supreme, Pep. This is cheese, and that's combo, so that's how we're gonna put them in order. Here's Pep, Supreme, Pep. Probably Pep too. Pep, nope, Supreme. These things sell so fast. 2 up here. There's another Pep. prep. Normally you would rotate those. These are all going to be the same day because they came off the same pallets. I ordered 2 of them at the same time. And then you check when you get in the store anyways. When you rotate on the shelf. Sausage pep goes down the very bottom one here. Another sausage pep. This one should be it as well, yep. I thought I ordered this pepperoni, yep. Cheese. More cheese. You could write on the side too, but I just keep them in order. So when I get to my stores, whatever, if I start picking it, I need sausage pep or something. I know where it's at. I know what to look for. It's all nice and organized. So there's that. That's that riser. We're gonna need that, but we're gonna take off that riser pallet that was all tipped. That way it don't tip on us. So we'll park this on the side for now. Take that one with us. Get that out of here. So later today when I get done, I have to count how much room I have in that freezer. Then I have to put an order in for Wednesday. So I'm missing 6 pallets, I order 6 pallets. And then get it through till the next order. So we'll stack these pallets on, dent them down. It's getting hot out though. That storm has made it really muggy. Jacket's like stuck to my arms. Throw these bad boys on. Lift with your knees. Ah, there we go. At least they ain't the blue or red pallets. I hate those things. I'm not a big guy. There we go. Come in here, we'll find some group hubs. Go with these ones on this side. That thing is just, whoo! I'm just gonna have to, throughout the week, just take it, stack it on a cart by hand. They just took too many on. They should have put some of that on a separate pallet. They got greedy. We'll take this guy up front with us. Probably fit one more roll on there, which is 6 to get it through that door of my freezer. So we'll probably take 6 of the half pallet there, throw it on here. I think it'll fit, I hope. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll take 6 off this one as well, either one. Try to like get everything nice and organized. Otherwise, it'll just bother me the whole time if it's not organized. Makes the day worse. 3. I think it'll fit. I hope. Oh, it's gonna be close. Let's see. Because the thing I gotta account for is that I have freezer plates in my truck, so they frost up. And then as they frost up, your height, you lose height. So you gotta account for that. It looks like we're gonna fit. Lower it down a little bit, just barely. Sheesh, look at that. As I'm getting dripped on. As I lower it down, yeah, we did just enough room up here. You can see the ice is building up here. Eventually gotta defrost it. But if you look closer, you'll see it dripping right now. That's why you always gotta be fast. You gotta get it done. I'll give you a scooper of Massifar. I took that little riser pallet that we had, which is the pink tags here. I condensed it with this this Bellatorial, which I'm trying to be very careful not to tip it over that ramp. Condensed that. I bought a few oddball pallets on that I already condensed over. See how far back we can get this bad boy. I think we can get a little. That's probably about as far. That's about as far. We'll leave a little gap so we can get easier to grab things. Then we'll give it a little shimmy. Ah. Alright, so we got bells, we got risers here, Romas, we got garlic bread, we got Sunday brunch, we got all our gluten-free products, all our Patriots. I shouldn't say all our Patriots, there ain't much there. I don't know if I have any more of those left till Wednesday. Some Nancy's, I need more Nancy's, there's some over there as well. Some more bells here, oddball flavors, which we're going to get rid of. Breakfast, Roma 1s, 9-inch little bells. We got our real dough, some more bread over there, that's got to go first. All this item right here has to go for first. This is the older stuff. And then we'll bring some more pallets out here. I'll bring that riser next. That way it goes bell, riser together. I was going to use the one that's tipping over. So I'm going to end up breaking that down and just take it off it throughout the week. So we'll use this one first. Original plan was to put that big one on with that little half of the bell or the riser. But then when I seen I had little half pallets out here I need to condense, I'm like, we'll switch it up a little bit. So we'll throw this guy on now. The goal is to have this truck jam full so it lasts me the rest of the day today and tomorrow. So now, these are brew pubs here, but these are the Packer ones. So all the Packer varieties, there's 4 varieties. So now I gotta have the main brew pub on. So I always do 2 pallets of brew pubs because we go through so much. Technically you can almost get away with 3 sometimes, but there's just not enough room on this truck to have, 2 pallets of brew pubs plus something else. Can't do 3 because you gotta have your sale product on. So this one's gonna go back in the freezer when the time comes. That one's only got a little bit of pub on there. Might actually get condensed on that one. But I need 2 full pallets of brew pubs. Like full ones. That way it makes it last the rest of the day and then all day tomorrow. Tomorrow's a long day. Got a lot of deliveries to hit. Alright, we gotta grab one more brew pub. We'll bring this one to the back and save this for a different day. This one has some on it, but not the ones we need. And it's got bells on it too, so I'll remember that's a half mixed pallet. But yeah, they do like bread, coffee, Schneider's, whatever that is, Mission tortillas. Those guys are usually here during the day. Pepperidge Farmers, all kinds of stuff in this warehouse. I see them once in a while. In the Golf Simulator. Very cool. But this is the part we own for back here. It's just this little freezer and rent this spot. Alright, let's pull this bad boy in. Find a spot for it. Oh, it feels so good walking in here until you get back out. The jack is literally sticking to me. See if I can squeeze it in this hole. That's what she said. Come on, you. Come on, baby. I never was good at finding the hole, apparently. There we go. All right. Let's, here. We'll throw the rest of that, maybe. Come on. There we go. We'll throw the rest of that half pallet on there. Or that 4 cases, whatever that's up there. I'm fogged up, I can't tell anything. That's how warm it's getting. Need some windshield wipers on my glasses. That's the reason why I wear contacts, so. I record with these glasses, but I wear contacts. When I started this job, I couldn't stand my glasses always freezing up. So then I went and ended up getting contacts. Alright. These last 4 cases. Throw my case there. Throw them onto here. Don't know. I'll just slide those 2 on somewhere. We'll come up on in here. I can't see nothing. There we go. We'll throw them right here for now. I'll get rid of them right away. And we'll throw this pallet on. Flat. All right. Down here. Pull the truck out, close the doors. Whew, it's so hot, man. I don't know what the temp's supposed to be today, but with the storm and that, it's definitely made it hot. Whew. Let this thing roll over. Yes, give me the AC. I gotta stop and get some death fluid in here as well. Grab me another ice cold water. And my favorite snack, man. Some apples in that. Give me a little bit of sugar in me. Oh, I didn't pull up far enough. Dang nabbit, I forgot his truck was there. I'm so used to always going further because usually his truck's gone. Usually they're gone by like 7 in the morning. It's way past that, so I don't know if he took the day off or what. Yeah, we'll get this door closed. Head to our next stop. It's I'll go to the gas station first. Put some def in. Then my next stop after that's an hour away. Again. So see you guys there. Last one's always the rough because sometimes you get stuck. Sometimes you get stuck trying to get your pallet jack back out. I want to see. We got it. During the winter, this comes all ice, and it just slides on you. Just slides everywhere. I don't have a spot for this out of my way. Let's see. Maybe I'll set it back here. I'll just set it right up against my cart. Yeah, here we are. We're jam full, man. Full as I can get it. I wish I had a 12 pallet though. It'd make this a lot easier. I could put another 2 pallets on if I did. All right. Got to see that. I'll see you guys when I get back in the truck. Alright guys, I just left the fuel station a little bit ago. Got filled up. Even though it doesn't look like it's filled up, but it is filled up. Got me a water. Got me a snacky snack. Of course I've already ate half of it already, man. This is the best snack for the road right here. Some cheese, crackers, grapes, and some apples, man. Woo-wee! I got an hour drive to the next stop. So I gotta have some kind of snack, man. If I eat like any carbs or anything like junk wise, I'm gonna feel like shit time I get to that next stop. I don't want that. I'm trying to get everything better in my body, man. Today's day number 2, 3. No soda. Just nothing but water, man. And my stomach's been feeling better, obviously. Not eating junk, so that's a plus. I'm trying to get in a better habit of eating healthier things. And then towards like the end of the night, like around 5, 6 o'clock, when I'm ready, I'll have like a good big old meal, and then bam, done for the rest of the day. And that should be good. Should last me. We're heading to our next stop. Our next stop is Walmart. Another Walmart. That one I just gotta run the back stock in there. Might have to bring a few things in. I'm not sure. It all depends how much they've sold throughout the weekend. They have their new system on now, but we gotta make sure our back stock, everything's in direct order. So like whatever variety is in the front, it's got to be in the back. It's got to be face forward, which I normally did anyways. But they do that now because now they take a picture of your pallet or whatever you have for backstock. And then during the weekend, whatever days I'm not scheduled to be there, like I'm scheduled to be there today, Thursday, and Friday. So any days I'm not scheduled to be there, apparently their employees are supposed to work the stuff. Don't ask me. I don't know. We'll see. It's a new thing they're just coming up with. I'll be impressed if the employees actually work the product, because they got a lot of stuff to do already. And then, you know, if they work the product too, I'm like, oh, well, hey, I ain't gonna complain. I will complain. You work it all you want. Throw it up all you want. But Walmart's always got something new every other month. It seems like they want to try to implement and do. If it ain't fixed, don't, you know, or if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And as I keep driving the clouds, man, it is getting dark. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but it's gonna storm any minute. It's gonna come down, and of course, I'm getting close to the next Walmart location. I have a line of cars behind me. I can only go 55 with we use a thing called Samsara app, so it tracks how fast we go, and we have a scoring system. So we're GPS monitors, so we gotta make sure we always drive the speed limit. I know people hate it. I get it. I totally get it, but you know, it's for their insurance purposes, part of the company's thing. So there's that. But it is getting dark out, man. It's only, what is it? I think it's like 9:30 in the morning right now. The storm's gonna come down bad, which is terrible. Getting wet and getting in the freezer is not fun. But the clouds are shifting. I don't know. I feel like I'll get to Walmart and then it'll start storming on me. Be my luck. Hey, you're missing a headlight. But we're gonna see. Like, it looks like it might have stormed a little bit. The roads are a little wet. Some areas. I don't know. I'm hoping we miss it. But it's supposed to last all day long and all night. So we'll see what we get stuck into. It's starting to come down pretty good. Dude, I am getting blown all over though. The wind is crazy. Wind is absolutely crazy in the open fields. There's some tree branches down. Holy crap. But I was going 55 in the 55, now it's 45. I'm definitely slowing down, man. I was getting swayed all over the road. Jeez, look back there, it's nasty. But that wind, man, it was taking me all over the road there for a minute there. I think I better hit record, check it out. Just raining a little bit though, I can barely see anything. These wipers ain't the best. Throw some new ones of those on there. But I guess it's supposed to storm till like 7 o'clock tonight, and it's 9:30 right now. And I totally forgot to cut my grass. I should have cut my grass yesterday. I didn't think it was supposed to storm today. I didn't really check the forecast. But it was getting a little long. I'm like, I should probably cut it. And then me and the daughter just ended up hanging out more. So, never got a chance to cut the grass. Fun. So now it's really going to be long. I got to get in this left lane eventually here. If these cars get around here real quick. Because the road closed ahead on the other one. You can't go that way. Let this car go. There we go. You can go that way, but it's closed and you can't make it to where I gotta get to the next Walmart, so I gotta take this roundabout here. But man, of course, I knew it was gonna start raining right when I get close to that Walmart. We're gonna get a wet butt today, boys and girls. Let's see if that truck waits. Let that semi through. There you go. Technically supposed to. Technically supposed to let those guys roll. Let them keep rolling. They have a hard time getting in. Everybody's usually in a big hurry though. Just going that way. Alrighty, on to Walmart. Alrighty, we're almost to Walmart here. Wally World. It's still raining a little bit. It's coming down decent. I'm gonna probably end up using a dock if there's one available to make life a little easier. That guy's sweet corn over there is delicious. He's always packed. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, man. You can't go wrong with some sweet corn. I watched a video, it was on YouTube Shorts or something like that, where they boil the corn for like 5 minutes with it in a stalk. Then you cut one in and you just shake it, and then the corn comes out perfectly clean with no strings in that. I need to try that and see if that's legit. At least that sounds legit. Then they got Jersey Mike's coming here too. It's not open yet. I've never had Jersey Mike's in my life. I've heard it's 10 times better than Subway, which I think anything at this point is better than Subway. They got a Jimmy John's right here too. Never tried that yet either. I'm never usually in this area. If I am, I'm with this truck, so I usually don't go over and eat whatever. But I've heard that's pretty good. But I've heard Jersey Mike's is the way to go. So when that opens up, I am definitely checking that out. Can't mess that. A lot of sub places though. A lot of sub places. There's nobody here at the dock. I think she goes on break. This Walmart, they go on break and they don't let nobody come in for receiving. But I can sneak in through the front as well. I just have to walk around. But I think she goes on break around 9:30. They always change it, so who knows at this point. But we'll use this first dock here. Turn my box light on so I can see what I'm doing in there. I don't know if I'll have to bring product in. We'll find out when I get in there. I think most of it I just end up running my back stock, getting it all nice and cleaned up back there. Well, their employees were supposed to do it, so we'll see. This is the first Walmart that started that new rule, so I guess I'll find out when I get in there. Let's see if any of my back stock got. If it got ran, I'll be so impressed and so happy at the same time. That'd be awesome. Be freaking awesome. All right, guys. Just got done from Walmart. Actually heading home. I made it a little bit quicker. I just had to run the back stock there. I got a call from my daughter's mom saying that there was a tornado 5 miles south of where I live. So my daughter is home right now with my mom, her grandma. So they're down in the basement right now. I'm making my way back home. Check everything out, see what's going on. I got a doorbell camera too. Before I left, I checked my doorbell camera, see what the sky and that looks like. Everything looks all right. I can't tell everything from a little doorbell camera. But they're chilling in the basement right now. Hopefully, you don't have to worry. Nothing goes that way. It'll be good. But I'm done. I gotta do my order still, work order and that. I got other things to do. I can hit the store that's up here as well. But for right now, my day is pretty much good. I'm gonna go park the truck, get home with my daughter, and make sure everything's good. Because she's scared. She's only 8. And then, yeah, do my order, chill out a little bit. And see you guys when I get back.